Carl Jung gave modern spirituality a powerful gift. His ideas made myth intelligible. They helped symbols resonate with a generation wary of dogma. Concepts like archetypes and the collective unconscious gave new life to religious imagery. However, a subtle shift occurred. In making God an archetype, we may have saved meaning but lost the encounter. For Jung, gods were real in the psychological sense. The divine expressed itself through recurring patterns across cultures. Figures like Yahweh and Christ were not illusions, they were universal manifestations of the soul. This approach was compassionate, especially in an age of scientific materialism. Yet today, many spiritual seekers view Jung's framework as a destination rather than a bridge. God has become a concept to interpret, not a being to engage with. This change is profound. When God is merely an archetype, prayer becomes self-reflection, and revelation turns into insights. While not incorrect, these interpretations feel incomplete. Archetypes explain meaning, but do not create presence. Understanding fire as a symbol differs from experiencing its warmth. Traditional religious life differentiates between meaningful abstraction and direct encounter. Jung recognized this tension. He spoke about archetypes' autonomy and their overwhelming power. However, some followers transformed these living forces into mere therapeutic metaphors, losing something essential. If God is only an archetype, he cannot surprise or challenge us. The divine becomes safe and manageable. This is opposed to the historical mystics who emphasized God's presence as exceeding the self. They described God as a force that breaks in, wounds, heals, and demands. This does not render archetypes useless. They prepare the ground for recognition of deeper truths. Symbols train the imagination to find meaning. However, they should not substitute for what they reference. The challenge now may not be to abandon Jung, but to expand on his ideas. Could archetypes be seen as thresholds rather than endpoints? They might be the language guiding us toward encounters with the divine. In a world fluent in psychology, yet hungry for transcendence, this distinction matters. We need more than meaning. We seek communion. Understanding God is important, but experiencing his presence is vital. If God is alive, he must be more than an idea. He must recognize us first. To dive further, visit https://www.patheos.com, blogs, Sacred Kaleidoscope,